Hello everybody, this is Mahk the Video Maker 2K8 here. Today's reaction is going to be on the Thomas and Friends pilot episode from 1983. So basically, it was by Down the Mine. Basically, it was filmed in 1983 before Thomas and Friends came out on TV. It was a pilot episode. Um, the episode from season 1 Down the Mine was the final cut, but this pilot episode is the big cut. You know how pilot episodes are compared to other episodes from different TV shows and series and movies or whatever that kind. So, with that being said, before we start, if we get copyrighted by Mattel, I don't know. Let's hope we don't. So, anyways, guys, sit back, relax, eat your snacks, and put on your Bluetooth speakers and enjoy. So in 1983, it was already filmed from April. Pilot vision. And there's from Mattel archives. Down the Mine, the pilot episode, told by Radio Star. And here comes Thomas.
One day, Thomas was at the junction when Gordon shuffled in with some trucks. Phew, remarked Thomas. What a funny smell. Can you smell a smell? I can't smell a smell, said Annie. A funny, musty sort of smell, said Thomas. No one noticed it till you did, grunted Gordon. It must be yours. Annie, Clarabelle, do you know what I think it is? It's ditch water. Before Gordon could answer, Thomas puffed away. Annie and Clarabelle could hardly believe their ears.
I can hardly believe my ears.
That was funny, he chuckled. He felt very pleased with himself. Annie and Clarabelle were deeply shocked. They had great respect for Gordon, the big engine. Thomas left the coaches at the station and went off to a mine for some trucks.
As you can see here, folks, and this is Thomas's pilot design filmed. In season 1, of course, I saw Thomas's pilot design being filmed, and I noticed that because I heard some people talking about it, and they must have found it at the Wikipedia.
Long ago, miners digging for lead had made tunnels under the ground. Though strong enough to hold up trucks, their roofs could not bear the weight of engines. Silly old board, he thought. He had often tried to pass it and he had never succeeded. But this morning he had made a plan. He had to push the empty trucks into one siding and pull out full ones from another. Come on, waved the fireman. The driver leaned out of the cab to see where they were going. Now, said Thomas to himself.
It seems that's Thomas's pilot whistle. That's Thomas's pilot whistle. I'm gonna use that someday. I might.
Hurrah, laughed Thomas, and he followed the trucks into the siding. Stupid old boy, said Thomas. There's no danger. Look out, shouted his driver. Come back.
Holy crap.
Fire and smoke, said Thomas. I'm sunk. And he was.
Let me see that crash again.
There's no danger. Look out, shouted his driver. Come back. Fire and smoke, said Thomas. I'm sunk.
Whoa. I've seen crashes like that before. I mean, the original Down the Mine crash was barely beyond belief. But this pilot crash takes the cake.
And he was. Thomas could just see out of the hole, but he couldn't move. "Oh dear," he said, "I am a silly engine. And a very naughty one, too." "I saw you," said the Fat Controller. "Please get me out. I won't be naughty again."
I can tell that Thomas is crying. Well, not really crying because I can saw tears coming out of his eyes, which is compared to the original when Thomas fell down the mine when Sir Topham Hatt came to see him.
"Not sure," replied the Fat Controller. "We can't lift you out with the crane. The ground's not firm enough." Let me see.
Look at that face. It seems that Sir Topham Hatt was planning to kill Thomas or something. Look at that face. That was shot. This was a shot from season 1. Still.
"I wonder if Gordon could pull you out." "Yes, sir," said Thomas nervously, but he didn't really want to meet Gordon just yet.
Which really familiars with me in the pilot episode of Thomas. I realized that Thomas's lamp was not here in the pilot episode either.
"Down a mine, is he? Ho, ho, ho," laughed Gordon. "What a jokey chortle, puffing to the rescue. Poof, poof, little Thomas. We'll have you out in a couple of puffs." Strong cables were fastened between the two engines. "Are you ready?" "Heave," called the Fat Controller. It was a lot harder than they all thought. But at last he was free. "I'm sorry I was cheeky," said Thomas. "That's all right, Thomas. You made me laugh." "I'm in disgrace," Gordon went on pathetically. "I feel very low." "I'm in disgrace too," said Thomas. "Why, so you are, Thomas. We're both in disgrace. Shall we form an alliance? What was it?" asked Thomas. "An alliance, Thomas. United we stand, together we fall," said Gordon grandly.
Oh, yep. At least Gordon said, "United we stand, together we fall. You help me and I." Oh, hold on. As Gordon would say from the season 1 episode, and season 4 saying, it was like, hold on, sorry. As Gordon would say from seasons 1 and 4, Gordon would say, it was like, it was, united we stand to unite. It was like united we stand, together we fall. You help me and I help you. Yeah, it was like that.
"Right you are," said Thomas. "Good, that's settled," mumbled Gordon. And buffer to buffer, the Allies puffed home.
Well, that's what I call a pilot episode. Now that's what I call a pilot episode. And I must say, this pilot episode was so well. And what a way to celebrate Thomas's 80th anniversary. In memory of Britt Allcroft, God rest her soul. Britt Allcroft, I know you're in heaven.
What are you doing, Nana?
Hold on. Rest your soul, Britt Allcroft. Well, everyone, everybody, that concludes my reaction to the Thomas pilot episode. I hope you guys enjoy. And what are your thoughts on this pilot episode? Have you seen this episode before? Please let me know in the comments down below. This is Mahk the Video Maker 2K8 signing off. I'll see you guys soon. More videos are coming up to my channel. Catch you soon. Catch y'all later.